Hi friends, today we are going to learn about the use state basics in React.js. Let's create a component REACE. It's a snippet, hit that one, then after that we'll get that we'll create one use state method, that is it's a library method. Within this console we are going to do that CLZ. Within that we'll use that use state within parentheses. Then we'll get the result in the console. What is the result here? Just console it, inspect that. How we can get this inspect? Just right click on the browser and click on inspect, you will get it. Then refresh it, go to console. What we have here, refresh it, and what we have here, we have in 0th element is undefined. So next one is it is showing function. Two things are there here. Just we'll look for that individual. What we have, CLZ use state. After that one we'll use that 0th element. What we have in this 0th element, let's find it, refresh it and get this one here. Undefined and function, we are looking in one console. One console contains undefined and function, and second console contains only undefined. Undefined means this is entire part we consider as use state. It is returning two things, one is undefined, another one is function. What is undefined, in which place it was there? It is in 0th element. That 0th element, how we have displayed here, just use state parenthesis, after that square brackets, within that 0 we have given. So that means it is pointing this undefined area and showing here. And how to display this function? Here simple, like control C, control V, and if you give 1, what is going to show? It is going to show that 0th. Here what we have decided and we explained previously, first 0th element in the array undefined, second one is function. First one we have displayed in another console, that is undefined, that is 0th place of an array, and 1th place of an array is the function we have seen now. So in this way, this use state, it is going to give the values like this. And one more way we can display that, control X, simply const variable val, which is equal to use state of 0th element is what we have here. Another way is that 0th element is this one. Let's display that CLZ val. What we have in the val, we have 0th element value is that undefined, we will get here. Look here, undefined we are getting, that is the 0th element of use state return type. If you use 1, what it is going to give? It is going to give function. So previously undefined, now it is showing the function. This is the one way. And another way is that we are going to get the value. If you want the get instead of undefined, if you give the value 90, just give the 0th position of that array, then we will get this. Just simply look here, 90 we are getting, because of this return value is 0th element value is 90. So here use state contains, it is going to return two things. What are those? In the square brackets, those we will look here, and just use that square brackets. Within that, first value is val, second value is that function set val, it's a function. So 90 is, it is going to give in this, and next value, it is a function method. That means useState, it is going to return two things. One is val, one is function. So this val is assigned with right now 90. If you remove this 90 from this, it is the meaning of undefined. That if you use any value, that is a defined value. So set value is a method. What is the purpose of this set value? Value already 90 is there. So if you want to modify any value in this val, directly you cannot modify that val, because it is a constant variable declaration. At the same time, you cannot modify this val. That's wrong. Through this set method, set value function only, we need to update the value of this val. If you want to update this val, you have to update this through this one. Just calling this one and assign the value, that means it is going to assign to this value. How it is, we will see one by one. And here what it is doing, useState, it is doing that destructuring and giving these two written values. Already we discussed destructure, it is going to separately, it is the array of values. We are destructuring the array of values. One is value, another one is method. So in this way, destructuring two things through this useState function. Now let's modify this set value. How we are going to modify that? Just we'll see. Here we are going to give that, simply let's give that input value. Here I just give the input value, input, then here we are going to use that event handling. Event handling means if you want to modify any value in the input box, so we have to use that event handling methods. That is, here for input tag we have on change event handling method. Within this you are going to change the value of that by using this callback function, that is arrow function. In this we will apply this set val here. Then what it is going to do here, within this method we are going to add the value, that is event dot target dot value. So this event is that this part event value. So now we'll get the value of this one modified value. How it is going to show, just we need to write down that value also, value, value equals to val. So we have covered this value, we are going to display value, and how we are getting event value through this keyboard we will see here. Let's focus on this. This is the input box. By default we have 90. We can keep it is like this, empty bracket, empty value. Then apply the value. I mean you can type any value, 8096. Then it is going to, it has to show that in the console. It is showing the console. Look here, once again we will check it. Here if you type anything in the console, it is going to display the value. See, 1 2 3, so it is showing 1 2 3. It is in this way we can get the value, and it is going to allow the alphanumerical characters. So only if you want to get not only text, if you want only particularly numbers, number, you should give here in this type. So it is going to allow only numbers, only numbers. If you try to enter some xyz something, it is not allowing. That is the meaning of that one. So we'll do some kind of adjustment here by using this bootstrap. Let's install that bootstrap here. Already I have installed bootstrap. Just how can you install the bootstrap, you will focus on that. First of all, go to this bootstrap, some getbootstrap.com. Within this we'll get started. Within this download we have that directly 5.0 it is going to download. The condition is that it needs to be installed this npm install bootstrap. You need to copy this, and here coming to this console, I mean terminal, and use that here, that is control V, not control V. Then copy this one first, control C, then right click with mouse, then npm install bootstrap, it is there already, I have installed. Then just hit this one, then it is going to install. After that, where you can verify that whether it is installed or not, just go down to package.json left side in the explorer and just double click and open this one. We have bootstrap already installed, it is showing like that. Then one more thing is that we need to do that, just like in open this index.js, and we have to import this from the bootstrap, that is import within double quotes bootstrap slash dist slash css slash bootstrap dot min dot css. Then it is going to applicable for entire application, no need to import everywhere, only in this index.js if you import, then it is applicable for entire application. Where and when we want to use that one in anywhere in the application, just use the bootstrap items, it will allow you. So if you want this one, it is available anywhere, just how to type in the Google how to install the bootstrap and how to import the bootstrap in the ReactJS, it will give you. Otherwise just copy this one and use this one, I mean to say that just type whatever here, that's it. And in this way, if you install, no, then you have to get this container. Container means some boundaries, like the how much we need to use that one. Here the boundary is that this part is the boundary, that means starting point this one, and it is going to take a horizontal like this, some margins, left side some space, right side some space, it is going to take. Where we get that one, here go to this browser, one second, layout, container, yeah, in the layout we will see that container contains that this one, this part dot container, that means you have to use this one like this, container only one place in the app, in the div only, that's it. And next what we are going to explaining here, useState basics, we'll apply that some kind of things here. So for the purpose of uh, just go to this grid kind of thing, what we have in the grid, rows and columns, row column, how it is going to apply, that we'll see here. Just simply use that react fragment, just alt press down arrow, we'll get this one, then apply that div here, div div, and within this just keep it down, alt shift F, then first div we are going to give the class name. In the bootstrap we will see only class, in react.js we should give the class name instead of class, class, class name. And within this we need to give the row means one row. Here within this row how many columns you required, you need to mention here, column co class name and col column, that too how much size you required, you need to check it. Just apply this, refresh it, I think here it is going to show, yeah, we need to apply that class name also, class name form control, form form hyphen control trol control. Then look here, this is applied here, just we'll keep it is some little bit down, this just will apply that, not only here, we'll apply here margin top hyphen 5 something. After that one just verify, yeah, it is got down. Then it is a number type, if you give the value 67, it is going to show in the console, already we have here, refresh it and type something 78, I think console removed, that's why it is not showing. Okay, then we'll see that here how to show that through browser only we will apply this. Same here we are going to give the button. We'll take the button here, button button, just apply this, and we'll give that add or something, or show values, show show. And here we are going to give the event handling. For button on click we should give here click. Okay, here we should give the method. How we are going to give, let's discuss one by one. Here instead of writing this method we can write it out outside also. How we are going to write this one entire part? Just simply, it is a preferable one. In the same on change method, instead of writing this one, just cut this one and just use that handle input, handle handle input. Just give the name here const handle. Same method we have to define here, control V, control C, this one, control V, and apply this equals to parenthesis arrow function. Then just move this up and give the event here, event. Then just remove this part and it is applicable. Alt Shift F. Some error is there, this part. Here we need to give the handle button, handle handle btn. If you give the btn, then we need to use this one more method, that is here c const control V equals to within square parenthesis, use the arrow function, then that's it. Alt Shift F, then we'll verify on the console. Just we don't want this console, we'll remove this show, and it is what it is. Whatever we are typing we need to show here. Something we are typing it is not showing, we'll show that one. How we are going to show? Just we'll give the value, that is above or below we can give h1 tag. Within this double quotes we'll give the value, just val. Then here see, whatever you are typing that it is going to show here, but it is not a requirement. Only when you click show button, then only it has to show the value. So if you type and remove here, if you type only numbers, it is allow you. If you type, then if you cut this one, it is not showing. So we need to do that by clicking show button, then only it has to show. That is the requirement, we'll apply that. So for that, here we should give some kind of a class name, class name, form control, form hyphen control, control. Then that is going to show that class name. So here it is highlighting, but it is not highlighting. So class name, form control, same form hyphen control con. Okay, here it is input here, and we need to write one more div for this, not included in this. We have to apply that div. Just remove this and outside, and Alt Shift F. For this also we need to write down the div, div within double. Just move down these two here, Alt Shift F. Then apply this class name column, control C, and use that control V. Then here we can adjust that, just a second. Alt Shift F. Then it is showing that here one, and here it is showing another one. So we need to give that class name equals to, yeah, here we missed that tr control. So look here, same situation is showing. Here it is highlighting with us some CSS. So we need to do some adjustment to here. Just we'll give the value of 4 column. We'll adjust the length for 448. 12 points are there, only 4 points here, and as for the grid one more 4 are there. Just we'll give this like this, and here it is 4 instead of that one we'll give the 2, then it's very nice. And also we can apply that whether it is what type of that one primary type key. Just go to that content and get this, not the content, components. Go to components, go to the buttons, and primary type if you want. Just get this btn primary. We can apply some cosmetic changes for our application, then give the space here and paste it. Then we'll get some kind of colors. Look here. Okay, this is the UI part. Then we need to focus on when we click on show button, it has to show that value on the browser. What we can do here, just simply use this method whenever it has hit that one. For that purpose we need to create one more variable, const show value show comma set show show show. We need to use that one more use state. Within this it is going to have empty, can keep it as empty. You want to show the value, control C, in the below when you click on that one, just instead of value give that show. Then here we need to update this set show, control C, control V, and within that we need to give this value, control C and control V, that value. Just go through this, go to the console also. Just if we have any errors we will get it. Type the here 67, hit that one. Then we need to clear this input box after hitting that one. In that case what we need to do here, just same function, control C, control V, and remove this and apply that double quotes. That is going to be initially how it is going to check. Here types 45 4567, then hit that one, it is cleared. Then if you hit again, it is going to take empty also. That's why it is not showing. That's why what we need to do here, simple logic is that control C, control V, when the value is equal to not equal to empty, and then only if the value is not empty, then only it has to show. Otherwise don't allow the space, empty values, empty. Here see, if you hit show, then it will not show. If you type something there, then you hit it, then it is show. So it will not allow empty values, empty hit. If you hit for empty, it will not allow you. This is the way we can apply the logic. So in this way, how to use this use state, how to use that state variables, what is the destructuring of state variables, how to handle the events, what are the events we handle. Here the handling event is here on click for button, on change for input we applied, and here some bootstrap we applied. How to install bootstrap, how to import also we have seen. How to install, just to use that npm install bootstrap, automatically it will install, and verify that in package.json whether it is installed or not. Once installed, just open the index.jsml in src and import the values. Already I have shown that. After that we can apply this grid layout, row, columns, how much space is required, and after that one how to give the cosmetic changes, I mean CSS, some colorful things for input, and for button also already we have seen everything. And the logic is that when you enter the value, it is going to handled by this one event. That event value, event dot target dot value, it is getting inside set value. That means through this set value only we are assigning the value to val. So if the value is not there, the value is not going to assign to this shown. If the value is there, then only it is going to give the show. So after hitting show button, it is going to assign the value to this show. After that, it is going to clear the input box. In this way, we can apply so many things in this basic video of useState basics. I have given so much of information, and uh, you can go through this, pause and watch again this video, so that you will get clarity. That's it, friends. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.